Don't forget to hit like on the video if you are enjoying the content. Leave a comment below on the video if you are so inclined to express your thoughts and opinions, or do me a solid and hit me up with a subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up with the content or just want to show your support. And yeah, let's play some fucking Guild Wars. What's up, everyone? You got Mind Circus here with you, and welcome to the next episode of Let's Replay Guild Wars 2. What we did last time was some leveling. We went through a few different things. We're going to start this time with a couple of little pieces of housekeeping, and then we are going to go out into the wild world and get some XPs and hopefully get our way to level 40. We are currently level 36. The first thing I'm going to take a look at is a question that was brought up on my page on the last video, and it is from Benjamin Fast, and I'm just going to kind of highlight the little bit here. It's a bit of a lengthy post, which I love, by the way, guys. Those of you who take the time to comment anything on my channel is always great, and I probably heart and respond to about 99% of the posts on my page. It's one of the things I enjoy most about the channel. Anyways, Benjamin's comment. Hey man, got another question for you. I'm curious as to why you are using all your HP points to unlock all your utility skills before working on a trait line. Is this just for the integrity of the series you are doing? And the short answer is no. What Benjamin is typically talking about here is the fact that I was filling out all my utility skills before actually putting a bunch of skills into my first trait line. So let's pull this up here at this point. I'm just going to bring up our UI, and I will bring up our hero panel here. And in our hero panel, what he's talking about is finishing Spite as soon as I'm at level 21, and then putting in the rest. Well, the short answer is that would be absolutely the 100% most efficient way to go. If you will look right now, though, I have 22 extra hero points that I didn't have when we quit the episode last time. I will, in a few moments, play the footage of how I got them. I think it's probably montage worthy. I'm not sure. But really what I do is I actually run across the Silver Wastes on my underlevel characters and then over into Verdant Brink, and there are about a half dozen hero points in Maguuma that you can hit, even without a mount. You can hit these fairly confidently. If you are a pretty decent player, you can go into Verdant Brink and into Auric Basin and into Tangled Depths and get a few hero points that way. Not easy, as you'll see by the footage up on the screen here in a few moments, but absolutely doable. So, with that said, hey, let's put the Extreme Hero Points montage up. Come on, come on, come on. Still smarter than you. So there you have it. I will do that on just about every character that I'm actually leveling instead of using tomes. I'm going to go through there, grab a few early hero points that way. That said, let's talk about the issue a little bit before we go on. If you are a new player, you're not going to know what to do here, okay? And I'm still going to tell you to go ahead and fill these in here first before you start getting your specializations. Particularly if you're a new player, I'm going to suggest you go through here and unlock as much of this as possible before your first specialization. And the reason for that is that the 1 to 80 experience in this game is a tutorial. Will it be more efficient to level myself to 80 if I am fully min-maxing, putting only points into one of these that I know I'm going to use all of, and then going ahead and maxing out Spite later? Yes, but I don't know what I'm going to be doing at all times, particularly as a new player. And I really think it's more important if you are just getting started in the game that you go ahead and you get your utility skills before you start trading up and understand those, because I think that there's a level of fundamental understanding that comes with at least experimenting with all of your utility skills before you start getting into trading. But you know what, that's again a personal choice. Now to the question of what I have just done in terms of the hero points, I have absolutely violated the spirit, if not the practice of the challenge. Really, there were two different masteries being used in the footage that you saw there. There was both the advanced gliding and there was the new hawk wallows. Those would be things that would not be available to a character. Are they like the glider? Yes. Do they break the challenge? Hard to say. Am I using the hero points? Absolutely. So let's go ahead and do that now. I'm just going to finish out Spite. I believe I can do that at this point, if not fairly close. Okay, so I've still got a couple of these left. I will go ahead and do that, obviously, as naturally as possible before I continue. So got a couple of traits left in here, but we'll go over to the build panel, see what we're looking at. We obviously now have access to the lesser spinal shivers. I could actually think about signets of suffering because I'm using so many signets, but that's not going to last for long. So I think we're just going to go with this right here. We will put Dread on here, and we will leave it at that. Next order of business, let's take a quick look at our gear. I'm going to pop this up here. I am going to look at my equipment. I already know what I'm going to see, and that is the fact that everything is within 2 or 3 levels of where I'm at, other than my axe, and I believe my jacket will need to be replaced. So at this point, I think the next step is to go to World versus World and just pick those up real quick. So let's go ahead and do that. So here in World versus World, we will see that currently the items that are being offered to me are power and vitality. I'm not super happy about that. So let's see what we can get off the TP real quick. I'm going to pull up the trading post. We are going to look at armor. We are going to, again, as we are wont to do, match my level, lower the level here by 5. All right, and let's take a look at chest. And sort by price and see what we got. So Ravaging Magician Coat is 2 silver for precision and condition damage. A Strong Magician Coat, which was really what I want, is 9 silver. What the heck, dude? I am kind of okay, let's just grab this over here. We will grab our apprentice coat here, and now we will look at our weapons. Obviously, I said I needed an axe, so let's look at axes and what the price looks like. A honed axe right here is 2 silver. We will absolutely take that. If the TP would work. Really, trading post? All right, let's try that again, shall we? Alright, so we now have our axe. We will pick it up at the vendor here. And we will head back to the real world, so to speak. So now that we're here, let's go ahead and equip these. And we are good to go for the moment. We will hold on to these pants for level 38. We will go ahead and just... Oh, look at that. I totally just salvaged those pants I was going to keep on top of. Alright, so next step here is let's figure out where we're going to do our leveling. At level 36, we have some options. Keeping in mind that, you know, I was talking about what are the best places per level, I am going to go back here to Blaze Ridge Steps, where I did a little bit of work off screen, and start doing my leveling. This is a good area for bonus XP. This is a good area for bonus XP because this is not a necessarily popular map. I believe there is a world boss on this map. Other than that, we just don't get much. So I'm just going to go slap some things here after I put on some food. Let's see how we do. Ooh, that's nice XP. Level the hell up. What do we got here? Oh, well... The good news is I get a coat, and the bad news is it isn't as good as the one I have on. So, fantastic. Let's just choose one of these and move on with our lives. Isn't that awesome? I think it just gave me 10 hero points, though, so let's take a look at that. Let us train and go back into Spite. We can absolutely train our next one. And I think we are 3 hero points short of finishing Spite. So I'm going to get back to work on these little salamanders here and see what I can do. Badass. Alright, level 40. Let's take a look. We got our level 39 rewards. We get 10 hero points here. And some yellow gloves. How very, very exciting. Let's take these strong Kabbalist gloves of Lissa. And then we get plus 20 to our primary attributes. We can go into more personal story. Yeah, no. But we can go through some story mode dungeons. And I think we are going to do that next time. But let's hit accept here. Coming up, we'll get more hero points. Our inventory is completely stuffed after that little run there. Go in here into our training. Let's see if we can't finish Spite. We can. Let's see if we can't get a couple of these. No? Okay, we have 7 points left. We have mail. We have mail. Hey, come on down to Codicus's Manor. At some point, we will. Alright. So that is that. Let's take a look at where we're at here at this point. I think I'm going to walk over to this little area over here. And the reason why I'm going to do it is this is actually one of the places where I first completely fell in love with this game. There is an event that triggers here where you actually have to kill little earth golems. These dudes here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to run over here, get this little waypoint, come back here and camp the event because I'd just like to do it for some sense of nostalgia. So let's make that happen. Why this event is special to me, I can't explain. There's just something about the way the aesthetics of this little event here where all you're actually going to be doing is killing some of these golems that come up here. And these little earth golems. So what we're going to do is just work this event for a few minutes. I guess, I mean, it's hard to describe what, you know, connects us to a virtual world. You know, it can be the art style. Oh, wow. Could be the fact that you get instantly smoked by the mobs. Oh. Is he going to rally? Is he going to rally? Yeah, he's going to rally. So it could be, you know, the art style. It could just be, you know, the look of this place. And there is really something special about the look of this place. If you've played a lot of other MMOs, you kind of know what I'm talking about. In that they just don't have this kind of attention to detail that Guild Wars 2's open world has. Take your lodestones. I'm going to kill a couple of more of these mobs here. And I'm just loving this. This is where the game really is beautiful in terms of its visuals, and it just doesn't compromise on that, particularly for Corteria. You see some stuff that may later on be a little less, or a little less high effort, a little lower effort, particularly on some of the living world maps. May not be as, you know, complete of an experience as some of these core maps, but man, I mean, this game just is always going to be one of the most amazing experiences in MMOs. Alright, so we'll just wait for the event to kind of complete here now that I've cashed in the rest of those lodestones. This vista is just going to represent one of those moments to me where this game just became something more than, you know, a button masher. Absolutely gorgeous. Fantastic work. Good job, Annette. Let's head back to Fields of Ruin and put a wrap on this and take a look at what we're going to be doing next. Alright, so we are back home at this point. I'm going to clean out bags, do a little bit of toon maintenance. At that point, I am going to take a little look at which of the dungeons I could probably reasonably solo on this build that I've put together, and see what I can do about doing one of the story mode dungeons. Pick up about a level and a half doing that, and it's also a lot of fun. And doing this on this build should be an interesting experiment. So come back next time for that one. In the meantime, thank you guys all very, very much for watching. I love it. I'm going to remind you to have fun in game, min-max your real life, and I'm glad we took this moment. We'll see you next time.